Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. It's a battle of elite pitchers. Next on it, the windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
In the second,
here's Bryce Harper now, hitting at an even 220 on the year.
Bryce Harper.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Grounded to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's Didi Gregorius. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners on first and third, two away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's two outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that's the third out. In now, Brian Goodwin. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Grandal has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. In now is Anthony Rendon. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year, and he'll dive back in safely. In the air now out to left. Gamble moves over. He's got it one away. Here's Matt Adams now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and they got him. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble has a read on it, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting 7th.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. A fastball right over the outside corner. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Popped straight up. Scherzer is there for it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. Stepping in, Michael Taylor. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Third inning, no score to this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ball 1. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Ben Gamble.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder Ben Gamble.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it's grounded foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Right there, Murphy at second. Fielded cleanly. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Didi Gregorius.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Eaton going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7, he gets in there with two away.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. Men on third with two down. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. In now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 2.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Granderson is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. No runs, just 1 hit. And no errors so far for the Nationals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Throw over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gamble moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gamble makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham.
Leading off the
Flied out in
Mariners'
his
fourth
first
inning.
at-bat, so make him
Third
0 for
baseman,
1 so far.
Tim Beckham.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Striding into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Smoke toward the hole. Murphy's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Goodwin is there, and he'll put it away to. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Anthony Rendon becomes the first out of the inning. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Now batting, Michael Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
The shortstop.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Goodwin's in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. Trying to pick things up, and some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodwin has a play. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. In to score, the runner from third. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like Ready for another chance? Trey Turner.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Nationals.
1 thus far.
Shortstop, Trey
And he'll
Turner.
look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this is popped up back behind second. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Here's the
Up next
catcher,
for
Matt
Washington.
Wieters now. 0 for
Catcher,
1 for him here in
Matt
this one.
Wieters.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing and a liner. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort.
The
And that ought to be
left fielder,
scored an
number 2,
infield single.
Adam Eaton.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The batter,
Here's Bryce Harper
right
now.
fielder,
0 for 2
Bryce
on his line thus far.
Harper.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled back.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Murphy.
Popped up. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out. Ready once
Now
again, Brian
center
Goodwin.
fielder.
He started out the
Brian
evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded back up the middle. Cano has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham.
Leading off
We
for the
thought we
Mariners.
might be seeing the end of the road for the
Third
starter,
baseman.
but clearly he's still in there for at least
Beckham.
one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
In is Curtis Granderson.
The right fielder,
Third trip to
number
the plate
4.
for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Goodwin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in once again,
Now
Yasmani Grandal.
Catcher,
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Grandal.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder.
1 for 2 with a
Ben
double on the ledger
Gamble.
so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Stepping in and ready for another
Number
shot,
3.
Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Into the box, Anthony Rendon.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead it off
Washington,
here as we begin
third
inning number
baseman,
7.
Anthony
First pitch here
Rendon.
is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is flared right back over the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Matt Adams now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Little tapper down the first baseline. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
hitter,
Michael Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. To third, Beckham is up with it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. A hit in 2 tries so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. This is pulled into right. Granderson is right there as he takes it for the second out. So stepping in, Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends. Standing in, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is fouled back and out of play. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman.
Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Right over the middle, knee high. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Curtis Granderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Digging in, Ben Gamble. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. No hits, and it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. Howie Kendrick will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for route number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Runners on his way to third. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one.